A Cleveland man who was wrongfully imprisoned for 28 years will receive more than $700,000. In 1991, a Cuyahoga County jury convicted Charles Jackson of murder and attempted murder despite limited evidence. In 2018, the work of the Ohio Innocence Project helped Jackson receive a new trial, and charges were dismissed in 2019. The money will come from the Ohio Court of Claims Wrongful Imprisonment Fund.
And when a person is exonerated for a crime they didn't commit, there's a celebration. Attorneys cheer, families embrace, and news cameras are there on the courthouse steps for reaction. But what happens next?
In our series, Two Americas, we aim to show you what you may not always see. And tonight, Home of Bash looks at what life is like in the days and decades after you're free.
It's that morning cup of coffee. It's slipping on your shoes or giving your mom a hug. It's getting your hands dirty, doing something you love. It is freedom. In 1989, Joe D'Ambrosio was sentenced to death for a murder he did not commit. He spent 22 years of his life on death row.
80% of my adult life was in there.
The shortest death penalty trial in the state of Ohio history.
2 3/4 days from let's start to you die.
13 years ago, after 2 decades of proclaiming his innocence, fighting his case, begging for someone to listen, came these words in a packed courtroom.
She said, "Mr. D'Ambrosio, you are free." And then my whole body tingled, and then it went numb, because it's like, it's over. And then I'm like, well, no, it's not.
No, it's not. Because what comes next is real life. Where to live, where to work, the figuring out how to survive in a world you haven't been a part of for decades.
Cell phones used to be the size of car batteries. You used to have to sling them over your shoulders. The World Wide Web didn't exist. The Berlin Wall was still up.
26 years old when he went in, 60 now, Joe is actually one of the lucky ones. And one of the reasons he was released,
we ask forgiveness both of God and of one another,
is because Father Neil Kukuthi listened.
It was a combination of hope and despair, wondering how it would all play out.
And then the what's next.
And then the what's next, yeah.
Father Neil has been the priest at St. Clarence Church in North Olmsted for 20 years. Before that, he was a lawyer. And before that, he was a critical care nurse. All 3 professions coming together to help him help Joe. He spent a decade investigating Joe's case, helping him clear his name and get his life back.
It was a powerful day and a powerful experience. But what really freed Joe was the evidence.
There were 5 maintenance workers at the church when Father Neil met Joe on death row. As each one left through attrition, Father Neil never filled the positions. He was waiting for Joe to give him a job when he got out.
You're setting people up for failure the minute you walk out that door. And then you rejoice when they fail because you say, see, we got it right. We knew all along.
I had a place to live. I had work. I had people to support me. Most of the guys that come off death row don't have that.
And that support made all the difference. According to the Innocence Project, a conservative estimate is that 1% of the U.S. prison population are falsely convicted. That's 20,000 innocent people sitting in cells. The National Registry of Exonerations is now up to 32,999 people since 1989. Added up, that's more than 28,000 years of people's lives lost.
I'm coming into a world of unknown because I ain't lived it.
Michael Sutton was 18 years old when he went to prison for a crime he did not commit, locked up for 15 years. In 2021, Michael was finally released. And in September, in a case followed by so many, a jury acquitted him in a retrial.
When the cameras and the lights go away, I'm still just,
Struggling.
I'm struggling, and it ain't fair.
That's a nightmare. It's living a nightmare.
Former U.S. Attorney Justin Herdman, along with the Ohio Innocence Project, worked Michael's case. Herdman spent the bulk of his career on the other side as a prosecutor, saying this experience was like none other he's ever had.
I feel like it really did change my perspective on what is possible, and not in a positive way, what is possible in the criminal justice system.
What's possible, he says, and what he's now convinced of, is that there are many others sitting in state prisons right now for crimes they did not commit.
And maybe it's naive for people to hear that from me, because I just didn't experience it when I was a prosecutor. I did not see it when I was a prosecutor.
Michael says he deals with night terrors every night, the trauma of prison, of a life lost. He works 6 days a week making cabinets and countertops, his first ever job at 35 years old, starting life as an adult from scratch.
You don't want to think about the stuff that you could have that you don't got right now. Because like, I had a full ride to college. I could have been anything in this world. I could have went to college to be the president.
But holding on to the what ifs and the maybes, that is not the way Michael says he was raised by his mother, the woman who is his voice outside prison walls every second. For Michael, it is his family helping him with each step. And next year, a new chapter of his life begins.
But you have a really big blessing coming. You're gonna be a dad.
Yeah.
I mean, the way your face lights up tells me everything I need to know.
No, I always wanted to be one.
Michael Sutton has been a free man for months. Joe D'Ambrosio, a free man for years. Lives lost to a system, they say, treated them like animals. And yet, neither one finds solace in anger.
I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about all the unknown that's coming, the blessings, anything.
You kind of got to put it behind you. You can't be bitter because then they're winning again. And they've won enough for me. It's time for me to have me. So I just enjoy every day. And, you know, try to live life to the fullest.
I have interviewed dozens of exonerees over the course of my career. Some are free, they live their life in the shadows, they deal with trauma in silence, or they end up back in prison because that is all they know. And some, like Michael and Joe, take their experience and hope it helps others. Joe and Father Neil travel the country talking about why it's so important to abolish the death penalty. Joe was 3 days away from being put to death for a crime he didn't commit. Michael wants to share his story specifically with high schoolers, the age he was when he got locked up. Homa Bash, News 5.
Such an amazing perspective. Thanks so much, Homa.